Okay, it's January 8th, 2016, and there's just a few things that are bugging the shit out of me today that I'm going to get into here. I'm going to try and stick just to the market ones, otherwise, we'll be here for a very long time. So, let's start with oil. What needs to happen with oil is everybody needs to just shut up about it already. You know, all they're talking about is trying to find the bottom. Where's the bottom? Where's the bottom? Where's the bottom? Markets do not bottom when everybody's looking for the bottom, all right? Uh, Unleaded gas 2 weeks ago had speculators the longest they've been in many years, which of course is why unleaded gas was down 10% this week. They're buying the dips. They're trying to be the hero and find the bottom because they can't get short here. Oil's gone from 110 to 30. You're going to short it here and look like an idiot when it goes to 50. You're not going to do it. Okay, all you're going to do is try and find the bottom. It's not how markets bottom. Markets never bottom when everybody's trying to find the bottom. Markets bottom when everybody gives up on finding the bottom, and we're nowhere near that yet. They keep trying to look for the bottom. They need to just forget about it, okay? And they're not going to, so it's going to take years to find a bottom here. We're going to just keep going down. Where does it go to? I have no idea. You know, what's the fundamental number? I have no idea. But, you know, I heard a guy today talking from a Canadian sands company or whatever, oil sands company, say that his cost of production was $11. That's probably a good target. So, stop trying to find the bottom of oil. It ain't coming anytime soon. And while we're on the subject of oil, the stock market is not going down because oil is going down. Every day I hear that, oh, oil started to tick down and then that brought the stock market down with it. It's bullshit. The stock market is going down because the stock market is going down. That's the only reason. It's got nothing to do with oil. Oil's gone from 110 to 30 in the last 18 months. 4 weeks ago, the stock market was essentially on all-time highs. There's no correlation there. Stop it. It's just a bullshit news story to make up some bullshit excuse. All right, that's oil. Next thing I'm going to talk about is China. I've ragged on the Chinese for a very long time. I continue to rag on the Chinese. Look, the Chinese stock market went all the way up to $5,000 in August on the back of, you know, humongous. It was a classic speculation, the shoe shine boy giving stock tips. It's just like the Nasdaq was in '99, 2000. Nasdaq went from 5,000 to 2,000. The Shanghai market went to 5,000. So where's it going? 2,000 is probably a pretty good guess. How long it takes to get there, when it gets there, that's all up to how much the Chinese government feels like coming in and supporting it and doing whatever the hell they do. It doesn't work. We all know that. The one time it worked was in Hong Kong after the Asian crisis, when the government came in and supported the market and everybody hated it. I was there. All the smart money was talking about how this is the end of Hong Kong because the free market system's gone and they can't be doing this, and they sold all their stocks. And then the market ripped. And everyone was like, oh, how did it rip? Well, because you sold all your freaking stocks. That's how it ripped. There was no sellers left. That's not happening in China because those aren't the people that are in China. The people that are in China are these retail speculators. And it's going down. It's going down to 2,000. How long it takes, I have no idea. And the other thing I keep hearing from the U.S. dip buyers is how, oh, the U.S. is in China and we can survive without China, and how much of the S&P earnings are just domestic and this and that. Again, just dip buying excuses. All right, China's going down, and if you think that the U.S. market has anything to do with China, you better watch out. Let's get to the VIX. The VIX has always been, to me, the biggest idiot indicator that there is. Okay. Uh, the other day, the Dow was down 250. The VIX ended up flat, and everyone's big line was, oh, well, the VIX is holding well, so the market must be okay. Well, since that day, the market's down another 400 or 500 points on the Dow in 2-3 days. And I'm hearing, oh, well, there's more calls and puts being bought, and that's why it's okay. No, that's why it's not okay. They're buying the dip. This is the first time they've been buying the dip since 2008. And it's funny because the whole mantra of the bears all the way since 2008 was, well, as soon as this false, you know, Fed stuff ends, then the market's going to go down. Well, guess what? The false Fed stuff has ended. They stopped QE. They stopped lowering interest rates. Now the market's going down. Now they want to buy the dips. Why? Because they've been conditioned to buy the dip now because they've never bought the dip, and every one of them had to be bought. And now they say, oh, let's buy the dips. Listen to Jim Cramer wants to buy the dips. Now this guy hated the market in August. Hated it. Now he wants to buy every dip. He wants to buy Apple. He wants to buy all these things. It's bad news. It's the first time we've seen it's bad news. It means a bear market is probably coming. And as the data comes out, this could change, you know. But to me, it feels to me at this point, finally, and I very, very rarely get bearish stocks, that we're going into a bear market here. Not a crash. Crash is too easy. Okay? Everyone knows what to do in a crash. going to go down, it's going to spike, it's going to go down, it's going to spike, and it kills everybody because all these dip buyers, they love it. It spikes, oh, look how great we were. Then it makes new lows, and I go, oh, shit. Well, we got to buy the dip. They buy the dip, it spikes. Yay, look how great we are. Just keeps making new lows. It's death. Men and boys are going to get separated here. Bear markets are horrible. And that's where I think we're going into. And they usually last, a good 18 months. So that's my story on the VIX. The last thing here is the yen. I think the trade of the year is going to be short yen. I'm not entirely sure why yen is going up here. I'm not really smart enough to understand it, but you know that the next thing for China is going to be they're going to devalue their currency, because they devalue their currency, it's going to get more exports and this and that. We've heard this a million times. It's never worked. I can't remember once where that ever worked. It's been a lot of rhetoric many times, but it never worked. It didn't work for Japan. It didn't work for anybody. But that's where the Chinese are going, because that's what these fucking morons do. If they're devaluing the yen, the Chinese currency, how does the yen go up? I don't get it. Maybe a little flight to quality in the Asian currency, some shit like that. I don't really know, but the yen's going to go down. And more than that whole story is the fact that this is the longest speculators have been yen since 2011, when the yen was at 135. The yen's now at 85. And now they're getting super long yen again. Watch it. The yen's a short. Trade of the year. Stocks, get the fuck out of the way, man. China, get the fuck out of the way. VIX, ridiculous. And oil, just shut the fuck up about it. As soon as you shut up about it, the soon this thing's going to bottom, but you're not going to shut up about it. So don't look for a bottom in oil. All right, let everybody forget about it first, which is probably 2 years away before anyone forgets about oil. Okay? Good luck. Have a good week.